Sin. We've also got some games to give away today from the GOG Summer Sale. Do go and check it out. There's all sorts of bargains on over there, but we'll be giving away 3 games today. Again, the GOG are excellent. I don't earn any money from them. I'm not an affiliate, but I'm partnered with them, and they do give me access to their full library of games if I want to stream anything, which is awesome. And they do occasionally give me some great games to give away to you guys as well. I remember what we were doing. We had just found this goblin village. We've been accepted in there. Hey, Miss Miranda, welcome. Nice to see you back. We'd been accepted in there to talk to them at least without getting killed. And I can't remember what we had to do, so let's see if we can have a look in the log. Goblin trouble? Drexis was imprisoned by Immaculates. Drexis was... But this isn't Drexis in here. I don't know what the relationship between Drexis and... Is it Secandras or someone like that? Let me have a look. Blah, 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 blah. Investigating the mines. No, there's another... Anyway, let's go and find out. Okay, I've got to be wary about what goes on here because I don't want to get into a fight with the entire village at any one time. Anyway, Miranda, how are you doing? How's things with you? We've also got a little conversation to have here with Jehan again. Let's go and have a listen.
Dasher the Bountiful be praised that we have made it out of that hell-sent sandstorm. The hour grows so very late, so very quickly. Pace-slowing impediments such as these will be the death of us should they persist.
Pace-slowing impediments? Oh, he means the sandstorm. Care to explain why little wind gets you all in a huff?
I told you parts of the saga that is my life, Hunter. But I have yet to divulge the true reasons for my haste. Perhaps, at long last, I had better do so.
We're going to get the rest of his story here, chat. Let's go. Tell me about your history. Yeah, go on.
So I shall.
Oh, here we go. No, don't start at the beginning. We're going to be here all day. Tell me about the malady that overtook you. Or the demon deal? I think we've got the rest of the stuff, haven't we? He turned to demonology because he was sick. The demon told him that it was actually his lover that ailed him and that she was sucking the life force out of him. I'm curious to hear about your demon deal. Did you accept? Let's go for that one.
I did. Yes, I hissed. Fool that I was. I should have died that day. But instead, I fell into a stupor and awoke in a different realm of Rivellon, bereft of all my wealth, and with my soul betrothed to a demon's debauchery that would be 10 centuries in the making.
Ouch.
But it had also kept its promise. That life-seeding obscenity of a creature. For I was my young, my healthy self again.
There's got to be more to this. So what happened to his lover?
And yet, my bodily convalescence merely betrayed my utter mental degradation. A necromancer and a demonologist I had become. A lowly conjurer of atrocities whose every heartbeat screamed Hiraka and pumped the bitterest of biles through my being.
Oh, we've noticed he's pretty bitter.
Like a savage, I lived in the wilds, a companion of beasts, not man. It was there that I learned to love them so, the animals of this world. These gentle beings that don't know the meaning of betrayal or greed, that kill but to feed, not because it brings them wealth or pleasure.
That's a pretty cool thing. So he's gone like kind of druidic. How did you manage? Let's go for the you of all people turn to demonology.
It had to be. There was no other way. I could feel the life slipping out of me like love out of a betrayed spouse's heart. So I studied tomes so old the dust that fell from their centuries' unperused pages never knew the light of the stars that now shine.
Pretty old. Grumpy is a good turn for him. Oh, he's definitely grumpy. He's a grumpy old son of a bitch.
I drew forbidden symbols. I spoke unhallowed words, and from the smoke that rose like a dragon's last breath, a demon appeared to me and said, "Ask, O blighted king, and you shall have." "Just tell me," I cried, Tell me what ails me.
And that's when the demon said his lover. We got that, yeah. So, how did you become a demon hunter? Actually, let's go for his answer, because we know what the answer is, but I don't remember the demon saying how he dealt with that.
Hiraka.
Is that the same thing?
Never had I known a single word can cut deeper than the sharpest of daggers. With maddening glee, the demon told me she was one of his kin. A soul-swallowing horror that had been feeding on both my body and my spirit like a leech. An ancient being was she, that moved from king to king throughout the ages, filling their hearts with love, then draining them of life. After such revelations, does one truly desire to live on? Death seemed like a mother then, welcoming me with her all will be well embrace. Yet still I feared exceedingly her seemingly sweet caress, and the oblivion that would follow. Release me from her, demon, and give me back the strength of a sick, free existence. So went my desperate plea.
See, I wonder if the two demons were in league, his lover, who got these people into this situation, and then the demon that was summoned to fix it. If those two are working together, that's a very good deal. She gets the life and the energy, and he gets the soul at the end of 1,000 years. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out.
It smiled, of course it did. Smiled bare 100 razors as its eyes came alight with infernal fire. 1,000 years I will give you, it whispered. But then your soul shall be mine to incarcerate in the depths of hellish nemesis.
Oh, it's got to be bad.
As for your throne, that I'll have now. What say you, O brittle king? Do you accept my terms?
So, yes. So basically he accepted, but we still don't know what happened to his lover. Hey, Mr. Fester. You demon, feed those birds. Don't worry, those birds are doing really well. They're all perching on a branch in my bathtub today. For those of you who don't know, I rescued, or my daughter's rescued, some birds that were abandoned. The nest had been destroyed and abandoned, and half the siblings had died. We brought these back. And now that we're starting to be able to identify them, because they had no feathers or anything, markings, we think there's maybe some willow warblers, which are kind of rare in these parts, which is a real surprise. But yeah, they're doing great. They're doing absolutely great. They've been a real joy to look after. Okay, let me just ask how he managed to cure himself of this malady. If it's about the demon thing, I'll skip through it.
It went like this, Hunter. If a ghoul I had become...
Yeah, we've seen that bit,
so
yeah.
I did, still there came no relief. Like mosquitoes in the night, panic
How did he become
and
a demon
despair.
hunter?
In time, resolve
Charles,
settled within my soul. Despite being so irrevocably besieged by dissolution. I decided that I wouldn't accept the shackling of my being so easily. 1,000 years the demon had given me, and 1,000 years I dedicate to pitting my knowledge of demonology against its eponymous creatures.
1,000 years is a long time to practice and study. It might work. Learn about your enemy and defeat them.
Yes, it is my resolve to kill the thing I summoned. And I have been stalking it for well over 9 centuries.
Oh, he doesn't have much time left.
I, Hunter, I am nearly 1,000 years old. 25 of them a king, the rest a restless predator.
Tell you what, if I was like 925 years old, I think I'd be pretty grumpy as well. I mean, I am at my age.
Balbarith is the demon's name. If I don't find and slay him before the year is out, my soul will be his to torture eternally.
Oh, 999.
Now you know what drives me. Now you know the reasons for my haste.
I think we're going to help him with this. What do you reckon? One could nearly understand his snotty attitude, given the backstory. I can see now why he's in a rush. But I mean, he's hanging around with us. If he was that desperate, he'd probably rush off, unless he knows he needs our help.
Either I fail and suffer for all time, or I win and life everlasting will be mine.
Oh, I don't know if you really want everlasting life. I don't know if that's the deal that it's made out to be. Blah, 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 blah. Where do you plan to farm? What? Ah, here we go. What about your demonic spouse?
That is a good question. As for Hiraka, I don't know what happened to her. I have seen my erstwhile palace from afar.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
House of wind and dust. Beyond a doubt, she moved on and lies, as we speak, in the arms of another king, assuring him he's only a bit under the weather, that his humors will be in balance again within a matter of days.
Dirty thing. Mr. Fester, thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. For the Tweety Bird Food Fund, cheers. That is yes, that's about what I've spent on it so far. Actually, I'm going to go and get some more live food from the pet shop tomorrow. Yes, it's a lot easier to work with than dog food and dog biscuits. Cheers for that. Yeah, we're short on time to find this demon in here. Let's see.
Poor man. Like all men, he's a fool.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, but how I long to be wise. There has to be a first, hasn't there? If I can look her in the eye and denounce her, that shall be a start. But perhaps that day will never come. Born a fool and buried a fool. Perhaps that is simply how it must be.
Maybe. Okay, I think we're done. I'll take my leave. Okay. So, are we going to go help him?
Good. No use in standing about.
Okay, now I think we maybe have a decision to make. I don't remember putting a blue robe on Pan. Not that it matters, because I don't seem to be... There we go.
What a life it is that Jehan has led. Like listening to a great tragedy. A tragedy that is about to come to an end.
To an end, yes. A tragedy no longer. There's time yet to slay that demon and save Jehan.
To an end, yes. A tragedy no longer. There's time yet to slay that demon and save Jehan.
Indeed. Balberith be damned. Jehan has source hunters by his side now.
Although, I don't know, I've never liked the guy all the way through this, but hunting a demon sounds pretty cool. Forgiving? That is so not me. I am not a forgiving person. Right, so there's a goblin trapper. Let's not talk to anyone but the head guy in here, because I don't want to start a fight. Who's this? Crash Guess. Okay, he's not a head guy, but...
The guards may have taken a chance on you, but until the totem welcomes you here, I'll have nothing to do with a monkey face.
Oh, racist. Racist. What can we sell? Shears. Yep, get rid of those. I don't want a crossbow. A ferocious, marvellous water staff of steel. That looks fantastic. Why is that not equipped on one of my characters? 2 Constitution Unbreakables. Can I not sell? No, I can't. Well, I'm not selling that. A durable leather helmet of everlasting. Oh, I didn't think that was that great. No. Snow boots. I might just keep them. Lockpicking. Crafting. I don't need 2 of those. Blacksmithing and crafting. Okay, I don't need that at all then. Unless... Oh, that requires strength 8. Ah, it's gone. Of the skeleton key. Lockpicking shoulders. Excellent. Get rid of those. Cool. Cash it. Oh, do we want... Yeah, let's get some healing potions. I'll take all of those. Ching! Thank you very much. I like merchants. You think... you recall thinking Jehan was a liar, but you don't remember why? Ooh. Maybe. Thanks for the warning. Yeah, Pan is suddenly looking very blue in all his skirts and robes and everything. Okay, so he doesn't fully trust me. Although it's the glow of that fire that makes everything look a bit different. Oh, let's take a look at that staff. That doesn't sound like a goblin. That sounds like some deity or Wizard of Oz type illusion thing. Let's see, I'm looking for that. Send that to Pan. Let's take a look at Pan. What have we actually got? We're using a wand of smashing, and this is it's a staff. Staffs aren't quite as good as wands in a lot of situations. But it's water damage, so... Right, let's just... Are they... Oh, I thought they were dead.
Go and rest. Drink spirit wine.
Are these going to give me a clue as to what's going on? I'm just going to quick save this here. Change that to that. There's something going on here. That's the boss. Oh, why is that one looking different? Okay, let's see if we can get some information on these guys. Not the grunts.
Enough. Go and rest. Drink spirit wine.
Grunt, grunt, grunt. We can't go in here. Let's go and talk to Micus. Same thing, same deal. Oh, he's got stuff to sell though. Does he just run off? Avatar of Fire. I think I've got that. Chain Lightning. I don't have that. Oh, and one of those. Yes, please. Summon Fire Elemental Spider, and we've got the rest. One of those. I always like buying those. They are quite good. Okay, we shall just pay the man. Accept your offer. Thank you very much. End. Paid no attention to the man behind the curtain. There's someone, so there's lots of curtains he could be hiding behind. It could be a Wizard of Oz situation, this. I'm not touching anything. Let's see. Send that to Jehan. I can just sell those witchcraft books, actually. Oh, his armor's broken. I missed that. So we got invisibility. I think I already know that one. Okay. This is the Chain Lightning. Learn. Nice. That's gonna be really good. Where is it? Where is it? Where's it gone? So quite a bit of damage. Bolt of lightning that forks up to 5 times in a 7-meter radius. And good chance of setting stun. Excellent. Oh, yes. Where can I put this? Where can I put this? This looks rubbish. Wind of Change. Let's drop it on there. Chain Lightning is... I've got a Wind of Change here anyway, so that's good. Chain Lightning, that sounds good. We're going to have to try that. Who haven't we talked to yet? Him. I'll wait till he's finished. Did he say die? What? They're not dead. Oh. There's something. Okay, so they're all getting drunk on this rum. Bring me on. Oh, I'm talking to the wrong guy. Okay. Ah, hang on. No. No, I can't talk to him because he's just gone that thing. I feel like I do need to talk to these two still. Very, very strange goings on here. A bit more to explore. There's a lot to explore on this map yet, actually. We've finished down there. Which bit did we not do? There's the general Goblin Mines bit.
Sacred totems stay my hand, for I long to slay the filthy human scum. You speak to the spirits before I get too buckish.
What's he selling? Trap. This. How much are those? I'm going to take that because I don't come across many of those. I don't think there's anything else there. How much? Yeah. Yeah, just buy it. Buy it all. I don't care about water resistance. What about we go to Pan? Someone must have some crap to sell. Medora might have. We've got these excess weapons. Well, that depends on... He's got some nice stuff. Sell that, though. A water amulet. I don't think I like that very much. What's she going with a wand? I don't know why she picked a wand up. Okay, that'll do. It's a bit of a better deal. Okay, let's go and talk to this guy.
Feeling hot under the collar?
And this could be critical when I talk to this, so I want to be careful. Save the game and do some sneaky rock shopping. I don't think I want to steal anything out of this. God, you can imagine how much trouble it would be if I if I aggro the entire goblin population in one go.
Just because you made it past the guards.
They all say that.
Doesn't make
He's-
you one of our
Nah,
pigskin.
nah,
You
nothing
must
here.
win the
Okay.
totems at
All right,
Rattle.
let's go and talk to this totem thing.
What have we here? One of two. The two of one. The torn of time.
They seem to know me.
Oh, I know all about you. Clueless outcast. More than you know yourself.
Thank you.
Among these faithful minions of mine, you may stay unharmed. You may leave unmolested. But only if you indulge me.
It sounds like something sexual coming up here.
Hear me with wonder, don't you know? Reflect on that which was, is, and shall be.
No.
And I wonder how you would respond to a few hypotheticals, if hypotheticals indeed they are.
It's a test. It's a test. Quick save. Right.
Me, my God,
I'm ready.
Let us begin. Say you meet two soldiers on a strip of beach.
I remember this.
They impede your way.
Yep.
The discourteous drunks. Do you accept their orders to accompany them? Or do you stay true to your course and damn their lives?
I think I mean, I accompanied them, so I would accept their orders.
I would accept their orders.
So would I.
Now say you meet a starving man.
Oh, I remember him.
Raw fish on a merchant stall, as if it were the world's greatest treasure. Do you slap his hand bent on thievery? Or do you close your eyes to his lawless intent?
Oh, I think we told him to get stuffed. I would slap his hands.
I would slap his hand.
The reason I'm hesitating is when I first started the game, I got the fish for him, or helped him get the fish. But then I restarted the game after that point and did a reboot, so...
So would I.
And finally, say that you meet a creature in distress. A beast of burden, perhaps. Wounded while protecting his mistress or master when they were assaulted by lonely bandits. Do you go to great lengths to save it, even though it doesn't concern you in the least? Or do you leave it to die and become carrion bird supper?
Well, we save it, and the reason I'm going with my actions is because I think this is a test to see if I'm trustworthy or not. Go to great lengths.
I would go to great lengths to save it.
So would I.
You have answered me truthfully. You who have been ripped from the ages. Your words do not belie your actions. Hear the spirits speak, my goblins. It is not to be speared, this creature. It may freely dwell among your kind.
We passed the test. It trusts us. The thing is, you wonder about whether to answer those things truthfully, and also, some of that stuff was 40 hours ago in the game. There's a lot of stuff going on since then.
This totem leaves a nasty taste in the mouth and a vicious slitting at the back of the mind. I smell demons.
I might agree. Okay, let's see if the leader has anything else to say now. Oh, quick save for that.
Once more, the filth talks, your wagging tongue.
Cheers, Miranda.
I may just roast it whether the totem likes it or not.
Nah, you won't. You're under the power of that totem, mate, and you know it. Tell me about yourself, which is, of course, the line you would come out with after being told you're going to have your tongue cut out and roasted. So, what do you do for a living, my good friend?
I, insolent and ignorant pigskin, am Sadakandras, chief of goblins. I am the totem bearer, the lord of earth and sky. One day, all the world will bow before me and whisper my name in reverence. That wretched insect is who I am.
And you're going to do that with your 6 goblins.
Sadakandra.
So this is your village?
Village. Ha! This is a tribe's seat. This is sacred ground. The only reason you still live is because the totem will so. I would make you a slave, just like all those other humans. The ones sent to us by Orc bitch Grootilda.
Hey, Will. Welcome back. Tell me about Grootilda.
She, Hoghide, is chief bitch
Chief
of
bitch.
weak orcs in Hunter's Edge. Go there, yes, go, and she will make you orc bitch slave. Grovel, little human. Grovel before spineless orc woman.
It is Gollum. It is Smeagol, isn't it? I actually checked to see if it was Andy Serkis, I think his name is, who did the voiceover for this. And he's not listed in the credits. But it's someone who sounds very similar. It's uncanny, isn't it? Make you think of the blue guys in Star Trek. They call them humans, pigskins. Oh, you're thinking of the Andorrans with the little antennae thing on top. Is that right? Because I saw them in... Was it Enterprise? Was it Enterprise? Yeah, it must have been Enterprise in there. They call them pigskins, don't they? Yeah, I didn't like those things when I first met them, but I grew to like them. They were quite cool characters by the end of it. I'll take my leave. So he's not terribly useful. He's told us about an orc thing. I had something to do here, but there's nothing that's terribly apparent at the moment. Maybe I need to do more with the Immaculate Quest first. I want to talk to this guy again, and these other questionable goblins. You'll do. Nothing? We'll just check them all quickly. Pleased to offer the monkey face a variety of top quality goods. Okay, I think they're just traders then. Can we just get...
I could do with a cold drink.
Oh wait, there's I don't think I talked to him before. We'll just try it. We'll just try it. It was the Andorrans. I thought it was. This is getting a bit tiresome. Can I talk to this thing, by the way?
Little taint of the tapestry that you are, and have no further need of you. Not here. Not now.
A taint in the tapestry. It's like it knows about the story with the Weaver of Time then, weaving the tapestry. Anything? Nah. Okay, I think we're okay for those. And I'm guessing this is going to be the same. Too late. Okay, well, let's assume it's going to be the same. Do we wander out of here? We came in this way. Let's wander out to the north. It should meet up with this bit. But we have that now anyway. We did get that, didn't we? It's... whoop. No, hang on. I'm going the wrong way. It must be... It's not that way. Let's go make sure we've got this. Pretty sure we didn't come in this direction. Okay, I'm quite glad to be out of that noisy village, to be honest. A decaying mound, did that say? Or decaying mould? Decaying mound. I have just quick say. No, there's nothing in there. I'm really surprised at that. Ooh, they're nice. So what the hell is... Who? What? Oh, we're heading towards an orc village now. These aren't necessarily evil. Well, let's see. It's going to be a fight, I suspect. Do I open this up? I think I open this up with a fight. An orc ranger. Let's kill the orc ranger. Let's do this. Paching! Can we destroy them without getting the slave involved? Oh, can I do this? It's going to get them both, yes. And it's going to blow up because of that fire. Watch. Did it work? Yeah, but I didn't get to see it. That's such a shame. That would have looked so cool. The slave is thankfully absolutely fine. There's some nice stuff on the edge of that. That's not poison there, is it? Okay. I've got to try out that new electric spell. Yes, you're dead right. Is this safe to go through now? I think it is. Splendid leather brigandine. Put it in the bag of stuff to sell. Healing potions. Actually, I should have a little check